Welcome to Big Town Favorites, where we are going to re-release a couple of our personal favorite long narrative improvised stories from some earlier episodes, in case you missed them the first time around. I'm Josh Pilch, one of your hosts of Big Town Improv, and in a moment you'll also hear the voice of Jesse Moriarty, the other host. So yeah, let's do this. First up from our second episode, but actually this is the very first thing Jesse and I ever recorded, so that is special to us. It's the middle school Mafia. Enjoy. Dad, I'm home from school.
You're early. What's going on?
I hurt my wrist.
What? What were you doing?
Well, I was playing out on the playground, and another kid pushed me.
Another kid pushed you?
Yeah.
What's the name of this kid?
I don't want to say. You're going to embarrass me.
I'm not going to embarrass you. I just want to call his parents and yell at them.
That's embarrassing.
What? So you're just going to let people push you around with no consequences?
No.
I didn't think so. So, tell me.
All right. It was Terrence Bradford.
Oh.
Dad, what's wrong?
Well, no. It's just that Terrence Bradford's dad is in the Mafia.
Oh, the Mafia?
Yeah. Okay, sit down for a second, son. I have to tell you something.
My wrist hurts a lot.
Yeah, well, all right. Put this frozen bag of peas on it.
Everybody just keeps sending me to another thing. All right, what were you going to say?
Well, you know that I haven't been home a lot lately, right?
Yeah.
It's because I've been going undercover. I've been working undercover in the Bradford Mafia. Should
you be telling me this?
No, that's the thing. Probably not. But now I see that we have an opportunity here. If you make friends with Terrence, then we'll have an in, and I can get up into the higher levels of the Mafia, because our kids will be friends.
Okay. I want to make my dad happy, but just to clarify, your in is not just that you're already undercover as a member of the Mafia.
Yeah, I'm in the Mafia now, but I'm just a low-level bad guy.
Low rank, okay, I see what you're saying.
I need to get up high and finally talk to Cody Bradford. He's the Terrence's dad. He's the big
classic mafioso.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. He runs the whole show, and I think if I get close to him, I can get some evidence of solid evidence, and we can put these bastards away, son.
Oh, Dad, swear jar.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. But no, actually, if you're going to join me in this undercover operation, swear jar is rescinded for the duration of the current emergency.
Oh, ass.
All right, that's enough. Even the Mafia have some standards.
All right. But Dad, this is going to be tricky. I mean, your entire plan hinges on me befriending the one person who's been the meanest to me.
I admit that it'll be a bit difficult. But I have discovered that Cody Bradford thinks that his son is really gifted and is trying to get him inserted into a chess club. So I think if you join the
I'm
chess
in the
club,
chess club.
There you go, yeah. So if you guys make friends via chess, which is, of course, a great vehicle for enduring, long-lasting friendships.
Right.
But
yeah, it's true. I never get mad at anybody I play chess with.
But son, I do have to tell you this. Remember, though you will be acting like Terrence's friend, you should know that it is all a lie. It's a front so that I can arrest his father and throw him in prison. Which I guess...
Yeah, that'll be easy to remember because I hate Terrence. He hurt my wrist.
I'm just saying that, like, you're going to have to spend a lot of time with him, and you might learn a few lessons about friendship and...
no.
And
there's no way. I hate him.
All right.
No.
All right. Well, you have chess club tomorrow, so let me know how it goes.
All right. Cut to the next day at recess.
Hey, stupid. How's your wrist? Probably not good because I hurt it.
Good guess, Terrence. But it's better. Look, I poured peas all over it.
It's an odd way of... I'm pretty sure you're meant to keep the peas inside the bag.
Dang it. Well, anyway, I guess I better go anyway. I got something cool to do.
Yeah? I find that hard to believe because you're not a very cool person. What are you going to do that's so cool? Do you have a BMX?
No.
That's what I thought.
No, it's nothing. You wouldn't even care about it.
You're probably right. So,
they wouldn't want you there anyway.
What do you mean they wouldn't want me there? I'm Terrence Bradford. I'm the son of a local mafioso. Hey.
Okay. That is it. That's what. Sorry. That's I guess the word is incriminating. I don't know.
Are you wearing a wire?
No, definitely not.
Then it's just...
Anyway, I just have to go. I'm going to chess club.
To chess club, huh?
Yeah, you would hate it.
My dad says I'm a super genius, though. I'd probably kick your ass at chess.
Cody?
Yeah,
Cody Bradford?
Yeah, don't call my dad by his first name. That sounds weird. I call him Dad Bradford.
Okay, well, he wants you to join the chess club?
Yeah. He said I should join the chess club because apparently it's really great for looking really intellectual, while you're planning murders. You can be all like checkmate and then kill a guy.
Well, I think it's wrong to kill someone, but I guess if you want, I could get you into the club.
Yeah, all right. Hey, you're all right.
Huh. That was a nice thing you said to me. Well, I still hate you.
Well, you should, because I hurt your wrist. And I'm going to hurt your other wrist right now.
Ow! Oh, I'm out of peas.
Yeah, come on, Tyler. Let's play chess.
Okay, boss. Oh, wait, am I Tyler?
Yeah.
No. You know me. I'm Jim. I thought you were talking. Yeah, you were definitely talking to your crony, Tyler.
Yeah. Come on, Tyler. You guard the door. Tyler would probably be very bad at chess. He's not gifted, but he is.
I like to eat rocks.
He does, yeah. He is 6'5" for a kid, though, so he has his uses.
I'm the biggest.
He's the
okay,
biggest.
Well,
all right.
It's time to go.
How does the game of chess work?
Okay, well, it's really a game of strategy. Each piece is able to move in a certain number of spaces and in a certain formation. For example, the pawns are able to move either 1 or 2 spaces and are able to take a piece that is diagonal to its current location.
Amazing. Chess montage. Playing chess. Here we are.
We see them. They're having so much. They're at first they're really like aggressive about it. They're stroking their chins. They're glaring at each other.
Wrists get hurt quite a bit.
My other wrist. My leg wrist.
Yeah, your ankle. That's what we call it in the Mafia.
But then over time, we start to see them lock eyes and...
That was a really good move right there. I never saw that one coming.
It was nothing.
Hey, Jim, why don't you come to my birthday party next week?
Oh, yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah, we're having it at my father's restaurant, which is not a front for his mafia things, and it's going to be a great time. He's hiring a magician. It's going to be great. Bring your dad along. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Terrence, I'd like that. I'd like to come to your birthday.
Thanks. Hey, you're all right, Jim.
You're all right too, Terrence. Thanks for leaving my other ankle unhurt.
You know what? You keep that ankle.
Thanks, buddy.
Jim, I'm here to pick you up. Let's go home.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Mr. Bradford.
This is my friend Terrence.
Hey, I know you. You work for my dad.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't bring that up. Yeah, my dad
cool.
works for your dad.
Oh, that's cool. We have something in common then. I appreciate that. I'll see you at the party, Jim.
Dad, how did? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Bye, Terrence. Bye, Tyler. Bye.
Man, that kid is really tall, Jim.
Yeah, he's destined to be a crony, I think.
Wow.
Anyway, thanks for picking me up, Dad.
How's it going?
Look. My right ankle is unharmed.
Wow, that's seems like that's progress.
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, made a lot of progress in a lot of different ways.
Have you managed to get us close to Cody?
Yeah, well, you seem to already know about the birthday party, so that.
Well, he did mention it while we were...
Oh, right, that was him, yeah. Your voice... Okay, your voices are really similar. Have you noticed that?
Actually, that's my fault. I was practicing mimicking his voice in the event that I had to, convince his father that his son was right outside the door, so he'd open the door and then I could hit him over the head with my gun. But that hasn't come up yet.
Right, your ultimate plan.
Yeah. Okay, so we go to the birthday party. We'll both wear wires. As soon as we have solid evidence of a crime, them admitting to a crime, we'll arrest them all, and they'll all go to prison.
Wait a minute. All of them?
Yeah, well, obviously all of them. Yeah.
Even Terrence?
I mean, Terrence has committed multiple acts of assault just today.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's just a kid like me. He's in 6th grade. I don't know if he should have to go to jail.
Well, all right. I'll just send his father and mother to jail.
Oh, I don't think I argued my point well, because that wouldn't be good for him either.
Well, all right. Come on, son. We have a birthday party to prepare for.
Right. Yeah, right. I guess I gotta get Terrence a present.
Yeah. What would a kid in the Mafia like?
I think I know just the thing. We cut to the birthday party.
Jim, I'm so glad you could make it. Come on in.
Yeah. Hey, Terrence. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you're great for coming along to this.
Yeah.
Come on in. Over here is Ivan. His dad's in the Russian Mafia.
Hello.
That guy over there is that's Giuseppe. He's a classic Italian mafia guy.
Hello.
Over there is Hanzo. He's part of the Yakuza. And yeah, I wouldn't.
How come he didn't say anything?
Yeah. And we're just about to see the magician. He's gonna cut some people in half.
Oh, cool! Like a magic trick.
Yeah. Yeah, like a magic trick.
Okay.
And Mr. Jimmy, whatever your name is, Jimmy's dad. The adults are in the next room. They're all having cocktails and doing adult stuff, you know. You brought me a present. Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Can I open it?
I don't know. Do you want to open it with the rest of them? Yeah, go ahead. Open it.
Yeah. It's my own. Yeah.
Chess.
Yeah, it's
chess
my own
set.
chess set.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's wow.
Yeah.
You're right. Jimmy, this is great. This is the happiest day of my life.
Oh, thanks. You know, this is going to sound really weird, but, well, I'm kind of a nerd, the kind of person that bullies push down all the time.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I did it myself.
I've never really had a friend like you before.
Can I tell you something, Jim? All of my friends are really more like either people that I have intimidated with my Mafia connections or the threat of violence, or and I don't think I've ever had a real friend either, you know? I think you're my first real friend. Even Tyler, you know, he's just kind of, I don't think he can successfully conceptualize what a friend is.
I'm scared of you.
See?
Yeah, he does start every sentence with "duh." That's a bad sign.
Yeah.
We cut to the other room. Oh, yeah.
Son, I'm going to the other room, and we're going to cut to there.
Okay, Dad.
Mr. Bradford. How are you?
Well. If it isn't Giuseppe Tortellini.
Yeah. Yes, that's my name. I brought my son Jim Tortellini along for the birthday party.
Oh, right. Well, the more the merrier. Come on, sit down, have a drink with me.
Well, you're awfully generous, Mr. Bradford. Or can I call you Cody?
You want to call me Cody? You son of a gun. I'm just busting balls. That's what we do in the Mafia.
People always say you're probably the funniest member of the Mafia.
That's right. I love jokes. What's the best time to go to the dentist?
What time?
Tooth hurty.
Because it sounds like 2:30, but it's actually a reference to pain in your teeth.
Ha! That's why I like you, Giuseppe. Slap you on the back.
So we've had a pretty good week of doing crimes, haven't we?
Well, I don't want to talk about work today at this, the birthday of my son.
Well, I can certainly understand that. But you know me, Cody. I love crimes. I just love doing them. I do them all every day, and I love hearing about crimes that others have done. It's just a passion.
Yes, of course you do. But today, I love hearing about the birthday of my son.
Yeah.
The apple of my eye, Terrence.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. Did you hear he left my son's ankle unharmed last week?
Huh? That doesn't sound like Terrence. He would never leave an ankle unharmed.
Apparently they're friends now. And as
Friends? Wait a minute. I need to talk to my son. Please excuse me, Giuseppe.
Oh dear.
Terrence? Come here.
Yeah, Dad. What is it? What's wrong? I'm hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Are you making friends?
Well, I mean, like, Jim is a really cool guy. We were playing chess, and he brought me a chess set, and it turns out we got a lot in common.
Wait a minute, Jim. Which one is Jim? Is it the kid over there wearing a gigantic flower on his lapel?
Yeah, that guy. Also, he's got the casts on both of his wrists and one of his ankles.
Just one of his ankles. All right, call him over here. In fact, hey, Jimmy. Who, me? Yeah, come over here. Oh, hi there,
this is my dad,
Dad Bradford? That's what he calls you, right?
That is what I call him. I think it's endearing.
That's a very pretty flower you have there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a nice flower too. Your dad is wearing an identical flower.
Oh, yeah, that's like a thing that we do. Well, my son tells me you two's becoming, close friends. Yeah, I guess we are. Well, I always discuss all the crimes that I commit with my son and his friends who I was mad about a couple minutes ago.
Son. I'd like to propose a toast. I'd like to propose a toast to the birthday boy.
Giuseppe, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Cody. I've been overcome with emotion, and I'm forced to and I'm proposing a toast to your excellent son Terrence.
All right. Thank you. Yes.
Now, in our family, after every toast, we all admit to a crime that we've committed recently.
Giuseppe, I'm not going to do that out in the open. I was about to say it to my friend who's standing next to your son who's wearing a flower, but I'm not going to do it now.
Oh, but it's a tradition. You have to respect the Tortellini family traditions, don't you, Cody? You've often said that you aim to have a very diverse and inclusive mafia.
Well, that's true. That is why I have the other members you met upstairs, Ivan Sr.,
Hanzo Sr., and the other one.
Yeah, that's right.
That's see. I mean, we got a whole thing going on here, and the tradition in the Tortellini family is to confess a crime after every toast. Everyone in the room goes around and says a crime that they've done. I'll go first. So to Terrence, I recently killed a guy, put him in a bag, and threw him in the off the docks, hoping that they wouldn't find his body.
I'm gonna assume my dad is making something up as part of his cover.
Yeah, I remember your dad telling me about that one.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, by the way, you remember Mr. Matthews, the math teacher?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he didn't move away.
Oh, Jesus.
Bastard failed me. Couldn't have it.
Wait a minute, you did that, Terrence?
I did. It turns out that I didn't realize that he was had a disease of the bones, and so when I broke all his ankles, he died.
Hey, son, I heard what you're saying. Why don't you make a toast next, and we'll do the Tortellini tradition, confess that crime, and...
All right. So I, in addition to, underage drinking at the moment, I also broke an adult man's wrists and ankles, but was unaware that he had a tragic bone disease, and this led to his untimely death.
Okay, to that. And I guess I'll go next. To my beautiful son, today, on the day of his birthday, I would just like to say that I have organized... Why are you looking at me so intently?
I just think I'm very impressed by your oratorical skills.
All right, to continue, I organized the huge network of criminals, committed a lot of murders, laundered money, yada, 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 to my son.
Hey. All right, freeze, you son of a bitch. I've got
What?
you. My name's not Giuseppe Tortellini at all. It's actually Alan Tortellini. I'm a cop. And my
What?
son, Jim over there, was never friends with your son. It was all a lie. A cruel, callous falsification meant to...
Wait, Terrence, don't listen to my dad.
What's going on here? Jimmy, Are you a cop?
I, uh, wait a minute, everybody. I haven't made my toast yet.
Well, I mean, I I feel like we do have to let him speak.
Yeah, it's only fair.
All right, go ahead, son.
Okay. Well, to Terrence, my new best friend. And actually, I think I may have committed the greatest crime of all, being a bad friend. You see, this flower isn't mere fashion. Underneath it is a microphone and a wire hooked up to the van outside, which is what tipped off the police when you guys confessed all your crimes. My dad put me up to this. He told me to pretend to be your friend so that we could arrest your whole family, who rightfully should be arrested. But over time, I became, your actual friend. But I didn't act like one.
Wow, that's really meaningful. I hope we can continue to be friends, even after this admittedly rather awkward situation we've both been thrust into.
Really, Terrence? You'd still be my friend?
I think I would. I'll tell you what, son. Look.
Huh?
I have to take Mr. Bradford to jail now because he's.
Hey, it's only fair.
And I have to take Terrence to jail too because he admitted to committing a murder. But because you're such a good friend to Terrence, and because you admitted your own crime, you're gonna go to jail with him, son. No, I'm not going to split apart these friends.
Really, Dad?
Yes.
You'd let me go to jail?
I would never keep two friends as strong as you two apart.
But, Dad, I'm going to miss you now. Oh. Well, hold on there, son. If I'm not mistaken, your old man here, genuinely murdered someone as part of his deep cover. Isn't that right? What was your name again?
Well, I told you it was Giuseppe, but it's not. It's Alan.
Right. Alan. That's going to be hard to get used to.
Well, you'll have plenty of time, because I guess we're all going to jail.
To jail! we cut to prison. Hey, Terrence. Checkmate.
You got me that time, Jim. You got me that time. Hey, Cody. You want some drugs I smuggled in up my butt?
Yeah, all right, Dad. Hey, would you three mooks be quiet? I'm trying to use this toilet that's here in the room with all of us.
Wow, that's what I call checkmate.
Next up, from episode 5 of Big Town Improv, it's the tigers that are as fast as race cars. Jesse and I still talk about this story as kind of the our personal gold standard of Big Town Improv. And while I think we've done a lot of great stuff since then, I think this is definitely the episode where we started to kind of figure out our voice and what this show could be. That, and of course, you'll hear early on something so crazy happens that made me laugh about as hard as I ever have. The only other thing you need to know is early in that episode, we did a scene that involved a group of cockroaches flying together and forming the shape of a human and wearing a human costume as a disguise. And you'll hear that is referenced in this story also. So yeah, enough of my yapping. Here we go.
Your words are rain, driver, top, threat, tiger. Oh, isn't it beautiful just sitting indoors watching the rain come down?
Yeah, I always like days like today. You can't. Normally, I'm caught up in the hustle and bustle, but on a day like today, you can't really do anything. So
That's true. Yeah, the NASCAR is closed. You can't continue with your race car driver job, and you just have to stay
That's
indoors
right.
with your wife.
Yep, and I always look forward to moments like these, Delilah.
Oh, Brett. I want. Do you think it might be time for us to discuss starting a family?
Well, gosh, I always feel like I'm looking for when is the right moment, but well, I guess the right moment, there never is the right moment. And if I think about it, my job at NASCAR has been going really well. I've been driving the cars really fast lately.
Really fast, like very fast. We've all been very impressed.
Yes, thank you. I've gotten a lot of sponsors due to my fast driving.
Your driving suit is covered with ads.
Yeah, it's true. But tell me, how's your job going at
At the Tiger Conservatory?
Yeah.
Well, not so great. Tigers are very endangered, as you know.
Right. Still,
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been working on the problem a lot, but it turns out people just love killing them.
Yeah, that's true. Gosh, Delilah, I hope it's not tough for you at work. You are constantly being compared to your extremely successful race car driver husband, when you've had no success whatsoever conserving tigers.
We've been trying, but that was perhaps that's a good segue to bring this up, Brett.
Okay.
If we do decide to start a family, I'd like you to quit being a race car driver.
What?
It's a very dangerous job, and I want our baby to have a father. You know how much I worry that you're gonna crash in driving your extremely fast car, which you are, by the way, always trying to drive faster.
Well, that's the object of the game. It says it right in the NASCAR rule book. Drive the fastest of all of them.
I understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you could get hurt or very, possibly killed if you continue up this crazy alley. Just like your father was killed in an explosive NASCAR crash, and his father was killed in an explosive NASCAR crash, and your two brothers killed in explosive NASCAR crashes.
But, honey, you're talking to me. I'm Brett No Crash Johnson. I got that nickname because unlike the rest of my male family members, I've never crashed.
I understand, but they call me Delilah Never Mauled Johnson because throughout all my work with tigers, I've never once been mauled. But you know what? You don't know what it says here on this T-shirt? It says, it only takes one. If I get mauled just one time, then they'll start calling me Delilah Mauled Johnson.
Well, yes, and I knew what it said on your T-shirt. I'm looking right at it.
I'm not always sure that you pay enough attention to me, because you're looking at me, but you are right now also reading the NASCAR rulebook again and making vroom vroom noises with your mouth.
No, I hear what you're saying. I do. I think you're right. You know, I always dreamed of being a NASCAR driver, but at some point you can't hold on to childish things. I'm signed up already. So I'm booked already to race one more race, and I guess that's going to have to be my last one. But I have some concerns too. See, I want to bring a child into this world, but if we're going to live fully on what you're making currently, assuming I can't find another job right away, well, you only get paid when there's visible evidence that more tigers are being born into the world.
I understand, it's not happening a whole lot. It's very true, but
Right.
I thought about that. What if you became an Uber driver? Huh? You've got the skill set for it.
That's true. I do know how to drive.
But
So I guess
I did look up on the Uber website, and their rule number 1 is don't drive as fast as possible.
that is going to be hard to remember. Well, listen, I guess we have two options then. Either I become an Uber driver and we get a decent amount of supplementary income, or we both go to work tomorrow. I drive my final race and make sure that I don't crash, and you do whatever it takes to birth a baby tiger.
Well, I mean, I suppose that's the only thing we can do, isn't it?
Well, you know what? We can try that. If it doesn't work, Uber. I
Yeah,
guess.
okay, that's fair, that's reasonable. Okay. The next morning at the NASCAR track.
Offices.
Yeah. Brett, come in. Some exciting news for you, my young friend.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Fast Carrington?
Yes, that's right, yes. We have just developed a new prototype called the Fast Carrington Fast Car that goes the fastest.
Whoa. That sounds like a fast car.
It is so fast. Think of the fastest car that you have ever seen.
Okay.
This
I'm
car
picturing it.
goes faster.
What?
No. And we want you to drive the Fast Carrington Fast Car Goes the Fastest Car in the upcoming Super Doom race against Flash Cheatwell.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Mr. Fast Carrington, that would be a true honor. And listen, I don't want this to necessarily get out to all the news publications right away, but well, since you're my boss, I have to tell you that I'm planning for this to be my final race.
What? But you're one of our finest racers.
I know, but well, I was talking with my wife. You've met Delilah, right?
Oh, yeah.
You might know her as No Mall.
Oh yes, the woman who's never yet been mauled by a tiger.
That's right. Well, yeah, we're thinking about the next steps in our lives, and I think it's about time I hung up the old car.
But, Brett, think of it. With you behind the wheel of the fastest car in the world, you could race any race you wanted, and you'd be certain of victory. You could think of how much money you could be making. Think of the life you could promise your family.
Oh, money?
All you have to
Right,
do.
that would be.
All you have to do is race this car against Flash Cheatwell at the next race, and if you beat him, then you'll be the world's most famous racer.
Okay. That does sound pretty good.
Any race that you wanted to race. Haven't you ever wanted to race up the side of Mount Everest? I could make it happen for you if you win this race. A race on the bottom of the ocean? Maybe. I could try.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Could I race it on the moon?
On the moon? It's crazy enough to work.
Okay. Just one more question, though.
Yes.
Is this going to be one of those NASCAR races where I'm racing only against one other driver, Flash Cheatwell?
Yes, you see, it's a special race that we have made specifically to test out our new fast Carrington fast car that goes the fastest against our rival company, Quick Auto. The Quick Auto Company has created the Quick Autoberg's Quick Auto that goes really quickly, and that's what Flash Cheatwell will be driving, and we want to prove that our car is the fastest.
Right, just by the name, it sounds only equally as fast.
Well, that's why we need you, my boy. However,
all right,
there is something that the tech boys wanted me to tell you about the new car.
Okay.
Due to the volatile nature of the fuel that we've been putting in it to make it go the fastest, if it should crash, it will violently explode, and the blast will probably destroy miles and miles of tiger habitat.
Oh, right, where the death race takes place in
in the tiger habitat, yes, in the Mongol, in the tiger conservatory. It's a great deal for us. They get some of the sponsorship money, and we get the extra added risk of our races having to violently pass by tigers.
Right. Hey, listen, Mr. Fast Carrington, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Brett No Crash Johnson.
No Crash Johnson.
Never even crashed once.
Nope.
You did double park that one time.
Well, yeah, I really needed to use the bathroom in the middle of that race.
This is fair, I suppose. Listen, as long as you take that fast car and you beat Flash Cheatwell, you can write your own ticket.
All right, Mr. Fast Carrington, you've got yourself a deal.
Excellent, my boy. The race is in 1 week's time. Take a look at the car and make sure that it's ready for you.
Sounds good. We cut to the Tiger Conservatory.
Oh, well, this tiger just isn't making any more tigers. I don't understand it.
Gee, we just can't make any more tigers happen. Delilah, what are we gonna do?
Don't worry, Philip. We'll figure it out. I've got an idea. Come with me.
Okay.
I've been developing a secret pheromone that I think is going to drive the tigers pretty wild and make them want to reproduce.
That sounds interesting.
Yes. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten the opportunity to test it. So I don't know for certain that it's going to drive the tigers into a mating frenzy or into a feeding frenzy.
That distinction sounds important, Delilah.
I agree, but again, we're getting kind of desperate here, Philip. We're down to the last 8 of these super tigers that can run as fast as a race car.
Yeah, it's true. Boy, that information has never come into play in a useful way so far, has it?
Well, I mean, it's an important part of their biology, but no, I can't imagine why. Since this is a pretty sequestered area, I don't think that humans are at much risk from these.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess what we need is some way to test the pheromone.
Yes, And what do you think, Philip? I mean, you are, after all, the world's foremost expert on tiger reproduction.
That's right. I seem like I'm low status, but actually,
Well, you couldn't get a job here at this very important biological research station if you were completely incompetent, after all.
well, the thing is, nobody knows about tiger reproduction more than me, and well, it's not the standard scientific procedure, but I guess the best that we can do is to dress me up in a tiger costume and pour the pheromone all over me.
Sometimes science requires risks, Philip. All right, I'll get the standard tiger costume.
Okay.
Now, Philip, are you sure you know what you're getting into? Because now that I actually break this
down. I might have thought of something at the same time.
Actually break this down. You're going to be wearing the tiger costume. If it works, if it goes the way it planned, then the tigers will try to mate with you. All of them. Of these giant tigers that can run as fast as race cars. And if it doesn't work, if the other option happens, then again, said giant tigers will try and eat you. So I feel like there's no winning here for you.
Hey! Who's the foremost expert on tiger mating rituals?
It's you, Philip.
Look, what you described, it sounds like what I was trying to do, but I don't know that you or anyone else would be able to look at me the same way if it turned out I was desperately trying to fuck a tiger.
That's fair.
So,
well, what
I was really thinking was that the pheromone should attract the tigers and then allow me to have deeper understanding of them and communication with them. And then the pheromone will spread throughout all 8 of the incredibly fast tigers.
I mean, that would be ideal, Philip, but maybe I should wear the suit. After all, I've never been mauled. I've never been mauled.
That's true. And you know my nickname.
Often mauled.
Yes, I am in tremendous pain at all times.
Yes.
Well, this is a tremendous sacrifice, Delilah, but
Listen, maybe I should call my husband just before we do anything, just in case it goes wrong.
Okay, take as much time as you need.
Thank you.
Darn it, my plan to fuck the tiger didn't go like I planned.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hey, Brett.
Hey, honey.
It's Delilah. Listen, how's it going? How's everything going?
Oh, great. I can't talk about it too much, but we've got a great plan for my final race. And this is going to be it. The last race that I ever do.
You told your boss that? The last race? You're sure?
Yeah, that's right. This is definitely going to be the last one. Although, well, you see, he's getting me to drive a new prototype car that's supposed to be the fastest of all time, and I guess maybe he said something about if I win the race, then I could race the car wherever I want for the rest of my life.
But we talked about this. That you weren't going to do any more races.
Right. Well, I just need to get through this one. Like I said, I'm already on the schedule.
I feel a little bit betrayed that you would do this. But
well,
then again, I'm about to take a serious risk myself.
What?
Yes, you remember I told...
What could be risky working around 8 superpowered tigers?
Well, you remember I told you about my experimental pheromone.
Yeah, that's right. I sort of remember about that.
Right. It will either help the tigers to reproduce, or it will cause them to violently attack anything sprayed with the pheromone.
Oh.
And, well, the thing is...
Honey.
Yeah, Professor Gruber thinks that he should wear...
Professor Gruber? Oh, Offenwald.
Yes, Professor Philip Offenwald Gruber.
That's right.
He wanted to wear the tiger
Hey,
suit, and...
real quick, that guy... Last time I was visiting you at work, that guy was giving the tigers a weird look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wants to fuck the tigers. That's why I volunteered to wear the tiger suit and get doused in the pheromone.
What? Honey, that's a huge risk.
I know, but we'll learn more than we ever have about those super tigers that are as fast as race cars, which, by the way, we really need to come up with a shorter or more concise name for this species.
Oh, that's the scientific name for it?
Yeah, super tigers that are as fast as race cars.
Fast as race cars, huh, okay.
I mean, it is descriptive.
You're not going to mistake it for any other animal.
But we'll find out exactly how they mate, or we'll find out exactly how they violently attack someone that they want to eat.
So, I don't like hearing this. I know that you've never been mauled so far, but, well, what t-shirt are you wearing today?
Well, as you know, I have 6 different copies of the same shirt, all of which say it only takes one.
Right. Don't you remember the message of your t-shirt?
Yes, if I get mauled once, they can no longer call me No Mauled.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose your nickname.
It is
No, and also you don't want to get hurt. Honey, gosh, when I hear this, maybe this was inevitable. Maybe it was all leading up to, if we ever wanted to start a family, then we would have to enter into the most dangerous situation of our lives and make it past that, and the temptation of trying to go further even beyond that, and only then will we be able to have a family.
It's possible. Meanwhile, in the professor's laboratory...
Yes,
Excuse me.
Huh?
Are you Professor Philip Gruber?
Why, yes, that's me. Who are you? You look familiar.
My name is Flash Cheatwell.
Oh, the famous NASCAR driver?
The very same, Professor. It's very good to meet you. I believe that we may be able to help each other out.
Help each other out, eh? Well, I don't know what you mean. You're an honest race car driver who always wins by being the best at it.
A carefully orchestrated fiction, my dear Professor. In
What?
fact, I often win my races by fixing them.
Oh my gosh!
Now, calm down,
What
Professor.
a frightening revelation! And meanwhile, your dog is just laughing.
Yes, he does that. He does that. I apologize for him. It's a condition.
Okay.
Professor Gruber, perhaps you're aware that the big race that is going through your tiger conservatory next week.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that somehow.
Now, it's my understanding that your tigers are, in fact, as fast as race cars.
Well, between you and me, I'm not really supposed to share this information, but the tigers are actually faster than race cars.
What?
But you didn't hear that from me.
Why wouldn't you share that? That seems like... I thought you were a scientist. So why is it a secret?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like if that news gets out, then bad people will want to use them for nefarious purposes. But anyway, what did you want again?
What a strange thing to say. Well, Professor, actually, I've heard that you have a certain employee here in the conservatory who's developed an interesting pheromone.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, if, and I'm just hypothesizing here, you understand, this is all theoretical, all academic, but if someone were to douse a race car with that pheromone, surely the tigers would either fuck it or eat it. Either way is bad news for the race car.
Well, but why would you want to do that to your race car?
What if I said I wanted to do it to the other race car?
What? You're not allowed to do things to the other race car.
Well, you didn't hear it from me. I'm sure that it could be arranged that someone could simply leave the door to the pheromone room unlocked, and then if that bottle of pheromones was stolen, no one could possibly blame you, Professor Gruber.
I don't like any of this. You're
really?
a bad man.
Would you like
and
this?
Besides,
maybe I could. You would like it better if I wheel in this cage containing a Sumatran tiger in lingerie.
oh no! You've discovered my deepest and truest wish to go on a date with a beautiful tiger.
Indeed. So do we have a deal, Professor? Or should I take my sultry tiger away?
No, stay there. All right. The pheromone is going to be used on a costume. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. sharp. As soon as it's done, I'll volunteer to put it away in the closet, and I'll leave the door open.
It's a deal, Professor. Now, I believe Sheila here and you have reservations at the Chateau Briand tonight.
Really? You set that up for me?
I did. It was an awkward phone conversation.
We cut to that conversation. Chateaubriand?
Yes, this is Flash Cheatwell, the famous race car driver.
Mr. Cheatwell, would you like a reservation in your usual spot?
No, I need to make a reservation for some friends of mine who will be coming to dine. It's a surprise for them.
I see. 2 humans, then.
You always ask that, and I've always said yes. up until this time, when it is in fact going to be a professor and a tiger in lingerie.
Oh, I see. Well, it must be for study purposes and not romantic, I assume?
Sure, let's assume that that's what it's for. Listen, one more thing, Pierre.
Yes?
The professor has a funny sounding voice, but he's actually an important expert in his field, alright? So treat him with respect.
Oh, I see. Very good, sir. Thank you for the warning.
Yeah, goodbye, Pierre.
Cut back to current day. Well, all right. I guess we better get going, m'lady.
Back at the home of Brett and Delilah. What a
Pacing
day!
back and forth. I'm just so nervous about what we have coming up.
You have an enormous race that could determine our whole future. Have you seen the new car at least?
I have very briefly, but I didn't get a chance to test drive it or anything. Wait a minute. What about you? Did you even see the tiger costume yet?
Yeah, it's not very realistic, I'm afraid. I think they just got a Tigger costume, honestly, and put some fangs on it. I'm not entirely confident, but
You're doing that tomorrow, isn't that right?
yeah, tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, luckily my race isn't for a week. Hold on, I'm getting a text message.
Oh, who could that
They've
be?
moved up the race to
To
tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Why would they do that? It seems strange and arbitrary.
Strange. Yeah, it's almost as if someone was intentionally trying to get me unprepared.
Oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. Everyone knows that your only single opponent in this race is Flash Cheatwell, and he's a beacon of fairness and equity.
Right, we all know his nickname, Flash, Fairness, and Equity Cheatwell.
Yes, and he's never done anything untoward in a race at all, even though many of his opponents have died mysteriously.
Yeah. In fact, if I think about it, he's raced against all of my brothers and my father and grandfather.
Yes, he's been racing for a while.
He's very old. All right. Well, tomorrow is ahead of us.
Look, it started to rain again, honey. Why don't
Yes.
Why don't we just sit here and watch the rain?
Oh, darling, these are the moments that I truly want to live for and to continue having with you.
Continues.
Beyond
tomorrow
yes.
and
tomorrow.
subsequent days, yes.
That's right. Watch it come down. Next day on the
Brett, my boy, are you ready?
Yes, Mr. Fast Carrington. I wasn't expecting it to happen today, but I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Yes, it's the strangest thing, but we got a call from a person who said they definitely weren't Flash Cheatwell, insisting that every day up until our planned race day and several days after that, except for today, was actually a federal holiday. So we couldn't do the...
Oh, wow. Well, it was nice of that concerned citizen who wasn't Flash.
Yeah. Oh, here he comes now. Now, be civil. As you know, Flash Cheatwell is a beacon of equity and fairness.
I know, I'm just so competitive.
Ah! How are you? It's just, taking my medications for the day since I'm so old.
Yes, yeah, I see your dog still has that wheeze. He's pretty old too, huh?
Yes, he's definitely getting on in years, it's true. So is that the piece of junk that you'll be driving in today's race?
You son of a... Fair and civil. This is the Fast Carrington fast car that goes fast. It's not a piece of junk. This is going to revolutionize race car driving.
Really? Because this is the quick automobile that goes quickly. And as you can see, it's shinier than yours.
It's so shiny. It's black with specks of green and purple.
Yeah, that's right. And
unlike my car that's white and has primary colors.
Yes, yeah. And I'll tell you something else. There's definitely not hidden gadgets built into this to help me cheat.
That's good because I know for a fact there's no hidden gadgets inside the Fast Carrington fast car. Isn't that right, Mr. Fast Carrington? Looking to your side.
Yeah, well, of course.
Right, like he says. All right, I guess we better get down to the track, huh?
Oh, yes, down to the track. Let me just get my walker.
Do you need help? Here, I'll carry your IV drip.
I'm fine, thank you. It's important.
Your IV drip is just gonna pull behind you.
It's important for me to be independent. Thank you.
All right, you're right. Cut to the Tiger Conservatory.
Professor, you're covered in scratches, and you're looking very
Ooh,
Did you
baby.
get mauled again?
You could say that.
You're also looking awfully relaxed, Professor.
Just smoking a cigarette.
And your tie is like not fully.
It's all loose. And I look a little dizzy, don't I? There's little bubbles in front of my face.
Yeah. Like someone really rocked your world or something.
Oh, don't worry about that. Anyway, it's almost 8 o'clock sharp.
That's it's good that we scheduled this at 8 o'clock sharp because I didn't want to remember too many times because I also, in addition to my dangerous experiment, there's also my husband's race that's starting.
Ah, what an interesting coincidence.
Yes. Oh, you're getting a phone call.
Oh, yeah, excuse me for a moment, Delilah. Hello?
Professor, it's Flash Cheatwell.
Cheatwell, you can't be calling now.
Listen, I just want to make sure everything's ready to go. All right?
It is, but I just heard that the race starts at the time just before, exactly when I'm going to be opening the door.
That's right. That's why there's been a little bit of a change in plans. So what I need you to do is take that pheromone and launch it out of your scientific cannon and hit the fast car that goes fast, splattering
But
it with
my colleague is definitely going to see me do that.
Oh, I see. So you don't want a couple of Bengal tiger twins to pay you a visit tomorrow night?
Oh, twins!
That's right.
Okay, I'll make it happen. Goodbye. Delilah,
Yes, Professor.
could I see that pheromone for a minute?
Of course. Naturally, I have it in a single big jug.
Ooh, this is heavy.
Yeah, we made a lot. We weren't sure how much we would need.
Now tell me, did you already douse your costume in this?
I was just about to, Professor. Could you
do
help?
it quickly so that I can put it away.
All right, well, can you help me out here? Okay. Can you put the
Sure,
head
but
on?
I don't have much time.
What's the rush, Professor? Do you want to watch the race? Is that it?
Yes, that's it. I need to get done before the race so I can watch it.
Okay. Well, the other employees of this large conservatory are watching it over in the employee lounge.
Yeah, that's why they've been so quiet.
Yeah, all right. Well, I've got my head on, so go ahead and douse me.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm holding up the big jug. It's basically like a Gatorade jug.
Yeah.
I'll just pull the nozzle.
Yeah. There we go.
That's probably
Really-
plenty.
Really get it. Okay. All right. Now, I need you to be ready to open the gate back up to let me back in once we have our results. All right.
Right.
Otherwise, I will die. No matter even if it's not. Even if it's successful and works out the way we want, I will be killed by the tigers if I can't get back inside.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely be back in time.
All right, I'm going out, Professor. Wish me luck.
All right, good luck.
Here we are in the beautiful, dense jungles, except for the race car track that cuts right through it. I don't see any of the tigers, but they should be inhaling the pheromone any second now. They're here. They might have been 800 miles away a moment ago, but now they're here. Oh my God! They're surrounding me. They're not attacking immediately.
Cut to the racetrack.
All right, buckling up.
All right. Buckling in. Got my headset on. Mr. Fast Carrington, can you hear me?
You're coming through loud and clear, my lad. Loud and clear.
Excellent.
How is the car looking?
It's looking excellent. There's a lot of buttons in here, which is strange because I know all this does is drive forward and turn.
Now that we're on a secure channel, I can tell you something. There's some secret gadgets encased inside the car.
What?
Not for cheating. Not for cheating, you know. Just, we've included some big springs that come out of the bottom of the car to help it get over chasms.
Okay.
That's the button with a spring symbol on it.
Spring on it, yeah, okay.
There's a parachute that, in case you go over a ledge. And were you wondering...
What's this button that...
No, don't push that one.
Huh?
Were you wondering about the big rocket engine at the back of the car?
I was.
That's the turbo boost. It's never been tested. If you push that button, then the car will get a sudden burst of extra speed.
Oh, I was doing some reading recently, and I read that rockets are 10 times more likely to cause a crash than any other form of conveyance.
That's true, but we don't anticipate that you'll need to use that one. After all, you are driving the fast car that goes fast, and it is the fastest car there is, and you're driving against Flash Cheatwell, a beacon of equity and fairness who would never think of doing anything untoward during this race.
That's true. Oh, I think they're about to count down the start of the race. Gosh, a lot of things are happening all at the same time. I suppose if this were a movie, it'd be interesting to cut around really fast to all the different things that are happening, as like a sort of intercut montage.
I suppose you're right. He doesn't realize that I've hacked into their frequency and I know everything that was said. Wait till they get a load of my oil slick and those spikes on the sides of my wheels that I can use to tear up other vehicles, and a big net that I can shoot to trap the other car in a net.
Bark, bark!
The tigers, they're all around me. They're just kind of prowling, looking at me suspiciously. I don't know what they're going to do next. Professor, I think you better open the door and let me back in.
All right, just gotta load up this cannon. Oh boy, I'm running out of time. The cannon.
Here I am with my starting gun. Man, I love my job. I love my job as the initiator of races here in NASCAR. How often do you get to initiate a race between two of the fastest cars in the world, driven by two of the greatest race car drivers that have ever lived in a dangerous tiger habitat?
Hey, Mr. Fast Carrington, do you hear me?
Yes, you're coming in. What
yeah, I'm looking at the guy who's supposed to count down, and he's having some sort of monologue, I guess, just to himself. He's been talking for a while. Is he okay?
Yeah, that's Kenneth Branagh. He does that. Just let it happen. He'll be ready to go in just a second.
All right.
I did put a cup holder in there, and you've got a Slurpee, so...
Oh, boss!
I'm ready for this race to begin. I wish I had a drink to soothe my dry mouth, but oh well. There's Branagh. It looks like he's ready to fire the gun at any second now.
All right, I'm going to fire this cannon.
Professor, where are you? Where are you, Professor? I don't know what the tigers are going to do. And fire!
Foot to the pedal.
And foot to the pedal. Here we go.
Cheatwell's going really fast, but I'm faster.
Oh well, it looks like Johnson is going really fast, but I'll kill him just as I killed his brother's father and grandfather. Oh, we're rounding a corner now, and there's a blind spot in the cameras. Perfect time to shoot my giant net.
All right. Just gotta make it around this corner. Ah! I'm caught in a net!
I'm pulling ahead.
Mr. Fast Carrington.
Yes, I'm here, boy. What is it?
What does this button that looks like a big pair of scissors do?
That's the net shredder. It'll get you out of a net if you happen to be caught in one.
Oh, I do. Beep. Snip, snip, snip.
My boy, you've fallen behind. Cheatwell is going at least 2 minutes faster than you. You've got to catch up.
No. Oh no. God, I'd be able to get there right away if I just used the rocket boosters. But then I'd almost certainly crash.
Remember, we want to start a family.
All right, I won't press it, disembodied voice of my beloved wife.
Brett, are you all right?
Don't worry about me.
Look, you're catching up to Cheatwell. I think you can overtake him here at the next bend.
Okay, I've loaded up the cannon. Running back downstairs. I just gotta open the gate. Delilah, are you there?
Professor, no, don't open the gate.
Huh?
I think something's happening. The tigers, they're contemplating me. They're shrugging in a contemplative manner. I think we're discovering something, Professor. Quickly, take some notes of this interesting tiger behavior.
Yes, stroking its chin with its paw.
Yes, making contemplative noises that aren't words but sound definitely like it's thinking, you know? Like,
Yeah. Yes. Hey, wait a minute. That one looks like it's asking for something.
It does.
It's
holding its paws out as though it really wants me to give it something. What should I do here, Professor?
It must want the pheromone.
Oh.
What does it want it for, though? Look at its expression.
Of course, it worked, Professor. The pheromone works as a tiger mating supplement. We'll finally be able to get these tigers to breed. Bring the bottle down quickly.
Right. I might have misplaced it.
You misplaced a giant jug of pheromone? We're driving along really fast now. He thinks he's catching up, but I'm gonna hit my oil slick.
all right, I'm right alongside it. Whoa! Mr. Fast Carrington, did you hear the noise I made?
Yeah, that sounded like an oil slick, my lad.
That's right.
Quickly.
I made the sound that you make in Mario Kart when you run into an oil slick.
Quickly, push the button that has a picture of a baby's face. It'll dump baby powder all over and should absorb the oil.
Okay. A big bottle of baby powder came out, but it's shaped like a baby's face.
Yes, we tried to keep a theme going.
It's a little disturbing.
Listen,
all right.
Brett, we're here. We're here in the command center, and we're tracking an object approaching you on radar.
What?
Yes, it's a jug-shaped object. You keep your eyes open. We don't know what it is.
Okay, what could that be?
We're almost there. I soon will reach the finish line, and then I'll win the race. And although Brett is still alive, I'll kill him later.
Oh, Delilah, I'm such a fool. I've lost I've given away all the pheromone.
What? You gave it away to whom? The tigers, they're getting angry. They're getting agitated. If I don't tell them where the pheromone is soon, they might attack me.
Well, okay, I'll tell you. Goodbye, twins.
What?
Don't worry about it. I gave it to Cheatwell, the race car driver.
Flash Cheatwell? The racer my husband is racing against right now?
That's right. It turns out he's not as honest as we all thought he was.
What? But he has that wheezing dog.
Yes, he's been trying to cheat to win this race.
So you gave him the pheromone. Oh no, did you launch it out of the scientific cannon?
Good guess. That's exactly what I did.
If it crashes into my husband's race car, and it will because you're a brilliant genius at trajectories, you've somehow managed to predict everything that's happening with the race and the exact position my husband's car will be in.
Yes, which you'd think would be impossible to predict because You don't know what is going to happen on the day.
Especially since they haven't been going at a consistent speed, but have been messing each other up with various gadgets, I'm assuming.
You've been watching.
Yeah, I had a little feed. I'm wearing Google glasses, and I have a little feed in the corner of my eye here.
Boy, those tigers are gonna want to go right to wherever that pheromone is.
If it hits Brett, then Brett will be fucked or devoured.
And also crashed.
Oh my gosh. Is there anything Brett can do, Professor?
Well,
Now's your chance to make up for things.
you're right. There is something he can do, but I'll have to get a message to him. But he's in a race car, which is so fast. We need something that's faster than a race car to get to him.
Well, even these tigers won't work. They're as fast as race cars.
Delilah, I've been keeping some more secrets from you.
Professor, I have to say, you've fallen from your pedestal pretty hard today.
Yes, I've always considered myself to be high status, although not initially recognizable that way.
What is it, Professor?
You see, these tigers are actually faster than race cars.
What? We'll have to change their scientific name from super tigers as fast as race cars to super tigers that are faster than race cars.
All right, well, I'll just have to ride one to deliver the message. Let me just come through the gate. Oh no! The gate is sealed shut.
Oh my gosh, that means it'll have to be me. Tigers. I'm gonna take off this tiger suit so they can see I'm a human person. Tigers. My name is Delilah No Mall Johnson. And my husband is in danger. I need your help. As you know, for months I've been working trying to get you to fuck. to save your species. But you hate fucking so much. Still, if you admire my efforts, please carry me faster than a race car to rendezvous with my husband.
Wow, this is so inspiring. It makes me want to now remove my costume and reveal that I'm actually a cluster of cockroaches.
Oh, God.
Let's not worry about that.
That's, man, really? Everything I admired about you is just being torn down. The fact that you were a famous scientist with no ethical complaints. The fact that you didn't help cheat in NASCAR races.
Yeah.
And the fact that you were a human person.
A human, yeah.
It's a single individual life form instead of a conglomeration.
Yeah.
I'm getting on the tiger. Professor, wish me luck. Ah! Once that jar of pheromones hits him, he'll be completely destroyed by those tigers, even if he manages to overtake me in the next 1 minute to the finish line.
Mr. Fast Carrington, I'm too far behind. I'm gonna have to use the rocket.
But my boy, if you use the rocket now in this dense jungle canopy, you might crash into a tree.
That's a risk I'm going to have to take. Beep! Whoa!
You're level with him. You're pulling up your level with Cheatwell.
That's great, but hold on. It looks like now I'm going to be perfectly in the trajectory of that huge canister that's headed right for me.
No one could have predicted that it would hit you unless they were some kind of genius conglomeration of cockroaches.
Well, we don't know anybody like that, but that seems to be what's happening.
Wait,
no.
We're tracking something new on radar. It's coming straight for you. It looks like it's vaguely tiger-shaped, except there's something clinging to it as well.
Hold on, let me stick my head out the window. Honey!
Hold on! We're going to knock you out of the way!
I hope so! I got bumped by that tiger!
You're careening out of control. The canister,
The car...
it's going forward. It's on a new... It's hit Cheatwell's car!
What?
It's splattered all over Cheatwell's car. What the hell? I can't seem to... What's that strange odor? And now we're tracking 7 more bogies coming straight at you. No, they're going past you. They're faster than race cars. What the? Oh no! It's tigers! It's super tigers that are as fast as race cars.
Let's fuck.
Honey, are you all
did you
right?
see what happened to Cheatwell?
He was devoured and fucked alive by tigers.
What an unjust ending to a perfectly honest person.
No, you don't understand. Cheatwell, he was the one who had the canister launched. He's been trying to dishonestly affect the outcome of this race.
That son of a gun. His nickname wasn't accurate at all.
It wasn't, but and I'm afraid neither is yours, because
What?
you've crashed into this tiger and your car, it seems like it's pretty dead. Wait,
You're right.
is there any rule
Wait a
that
minute.
says you have to be riding a race car when you cross the finish line?
Hold on, let me check the book. No, it says right here, as long as the driver is riding something, whether that be a race car, a street car, or a tiger, or something else, it still counts as a win.
They probably didn't think that exact situation would come up, but come on, hop on the tiger. We'll win this race together.
Okay, here, I'm on it now. Hey, is that the referee from Airbud over there?
looks
God
like-
damn it, again?
He's throwing his hat down. He's so frustrated. All right. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready, Brett? We're about to go faster than a race car.
I've never been faster than a race car before.
That's true. Even when you hit that turbo boost, technically it was still going only as fast as a race
fast as a race car.
because it is a race car. So
Right.
here we go.
All right.
Whoa! And the winner is Brett Johnson.
Oh my God! Thank you, Mr. Branna.
It looks like we're gonna have to call you Brett One Crash Johnson at this point.
Well, I guess that's. I'll just have to live with that.
You know who won't have to live with his new nickname? Flash
Who's that?
Cheatwell, who is dead.
Boy, we should change his nickname from honest and equitable to mauled a bunch, fucked by tigers, and killed in a crash.
Yes, we should, and I'm going to go ahead and begin the paperwork on doing that exact thing. Brett,
Make sure the make sure the funeral home gets that before they start inscribing his epitaph.
absolutely. Brett, here is your big trophy.
Wow.
Thank you so much. And Mrs. Johnson, I have some good news. In the bloody remains of Flash Cheatwell's car wreck, splattered with his mortal remains, we have confirmed that 3 of the super tigers that are faster than race cars are now pregnant.
Honey, that's amazing.
We'll get money now because we're actually conserving the tigers.
This is amazing. And oh, Mr. Fast Carrington.
My boy, it's a shame about the car, but I'm a man of my word. If you want to ride more races, then we'll build a brand new race car for you.
Well, and so I would be able to take the Fast Carrington fast car and race it wherever I want, huh?
The moon, the bottom of the sea, the desert, anywhere you want. Think of it, boy.
Honey, I think I have an idea.
Yeah.
We cut to a street corner where a guy is looking at his phone, waiting. Uber for Jeff.
Oh, wow, you really fast.
Yeah. That's right. I'm the fastest Uber in town because I'm literally driving a race car.
Oh, that's great. Thanks so much. 5 stars.
Thanks. Feel free to get in the back there. Oh, hope you don't mind my wife here in the passenger seat.
And our son.
Yup.
Our son.
And our pet baby tiger.
Aw. Oh, and also my professor, who's actually a mass of cockroaches.
Hello.
So, I've got it here in the GPS. You're headed to Madison Square Garden, is that right?
Yeah, and step on it.
Oh, I will. I will.
Hey, what do they call you, by the way?
Oh, me? I'm Brett One Crash Johnson.
Thanks for listening to Big Town Favorites. You can find Jesse on the internet at jesse.moriarty on Instagram and at Jesse J. Moriarty on Twitter. You can find me on the internet at the Josh Pilch Show on Instagram or at Josh Pilch Show on Twitter. And you can find Big Town Improv on all these things at Big Town Improv. All of our original music you hear playing throughout the episode is composed and performed by Steve Wilder Blumenthal of wilderbluemusic.com. Yeah, so that's it. I guess all that's left to say is from Big Town to your town. Bye.